I love the way he winds up. He's trying to bowl these half-track slow balls that stand up and said, look, hit me into the stand.
Ben cutting. Danny, I would call that shot disdainful elegance. What do you reckon? 4 consecutive sixes, and he just stood there and just screamed it over like it was just, as easy as apple pie.
And Kat, I've got to say, God rest his soul, listening to the incomparable Dean Jones, as only Dino can. And yeah, it was lovely to do that. There was Mark Butcher, myself, and Dean Jones doing this in late 2019. And it was a real pleasure to see cutting get going. Another tall guy, I think of that movie Troy with Brad Pitt in it. Their old Ben Cutting looked like Hector, didn't he? And gave it some. And yeah, he did look and played for the Gladiators, which sort of suits the movie Troy. And he really is a talent. And he's such a long hitter. And that's the beauty, because, I mean, he just didn't clear it short, even though if you say, oh, look, we'll bring the boundary in. Don't worry about that. Fatted it miles. And he's such a talent with the blade.
Just in context, this performance in context of the game. So the Gladiators were down in the dumps at 80 for 8, I believe. And his 19 ball 43 got them to some amount of respectability in a most important game in an eliminator. Big match player, you'd say, coming to the party at the right time?
Yeah, look, he won the Indian T20 back in 2016. I remember doing that game there in Chinnaswamy. SRH beat RCB. He was player of the match, but why I know those stats, because I was just working with his wife recently there in Abu Dhabi, and she loved to recite those things and pump up her husband. And yeah, he's a great finisher. And I think that's the key part. I think coaches and players and captains coming together to know when to play a guy, where he bats, and the confidence to do what Ben does. And that's to finish an innings of T20 or T10. And he just showed his wares there that night for sure.
Ben Cutting's 43 of 19 balls, 4 consecutive sixes, another awesome Rario goal moment.